Hey everyone, this is Robert SVR, and today I want to talk about TxFlow. I want to talk about what's this about. We'll see what are possibilities of TxFlow. We will compare it with some other perps, and we'll see what we can do. Before we start, I want to say that my Twitter is on your screen, which is RopisVR. I will highly appreciate if you follow me. I post a lot of content there as well. And of course, the main sponsor of the video is perpsmania.com, which is my website about perps. It's not just a ranking, but a lot of different informations. I made a huge update recently of design. It's much more useful, and I'm strongly every day working on improving it. Rankings, we have points, farm finder, calculator, strategies, a lot of different stuff. Super useful, and it's really nice to use. So let's see. TxFlow. First of all, what is TxFlow? TxFlow is a perpdex from owner of Biofin. Biofin is a Chinese exchange. As I know, they're earning really nice money. So TxFlow doesn't have any investments simply because it is from a centralized exchange and they have enough money to build it. And this is also seen, they just launched it a mainnet and you can use it. That's it. No 1 year testnets, nothing like that. Simply go and use it. Even though followers amount is not that big, but we will see where it goes because volumes are super high. And before we go to like comparison and other stuff, I will say I will answer the main questions like why do we need to farm it? There's no points. Yeah, the same way as we had with RiceX. RiceX gave a really nice amount of points. But yeah, some users said, yeah, it's a bad amount, but now it's much harder to get this point. So yeah, anyway, the thing is that we are farming early, we are farming before points program. Every perpdex typically has a points program. You take part in it, then you get a token. Simple. And here we expect the same. So we farm early, we farm before the points, and then we go get points at a better price. The problem is that anyway we have risks. Anyway. Anytime in crypto we have risk, and especially in perpdex we have risks that they are not given enough points, they are given small amount of points, they are not given retro points, I don't know, anything. Because they probably could say, okay, we just return all fees. But that will be a bad move anyway, so I think everything smart and that will be just retro points. So we are farming TxFlow early and then we expect a retro points for that. I expect that points program start will be somewhere in August, September, something like that. So end of the August, start of the September, something like that. Because pre-point period can't be long as well because you can't like get that enough volume and trading without points program nowadays at least. So if you look at Defilama, I'm sorry, I don't have it on my website yet because they didn't give me an API still. I'm waiting for it. They already placed 22 with 40 million of reported volume. Open interest is 16 million and reported volume 7 days is 410, which is really nice. Of course, reported volume 30 days, not that big. For example, if we check RiceX, they had almost 3 billion, but still, it's really good. And for example, Nade as well, right? They have 2.5, let's say. The thing is that it's already a really huge volume, so it's not like early. But I want to say one thing which affects all those choices, affects all that understanding, and affects how I would say this world works. We have so much perpdexes that we can't expect a nice X just from finding an early perpdex. It's very rare that you will join an early perpdex and will be super hyped. Because the problem is that perpdex need to earn, perpdex need to have volumes. And if they don't, they can't do a nice airdrop. They can't even survive, probably, you know? And the thing is that it's fine to choose more, more powerful, more like better, let's say better perpdexes, like higher ranking perpdexes, and farm there because they have a lower chance to be closed, lower chance to be rugged, lower chance to something happens, they have a lower chance of something happens. And yes, of course, if you find an early perpdex and farm it super early, you get millions of points, and then it make a TG, yeah, you will be a millionaire. But that's will be rare now because of the competition. Competition is insanely high. The same way for TxFlow, right? You don't expect a huge profit just from farming early, but you can expect it. And of course, just in general, about TxFlow also, one important thing I forgot to say it at the start of the video. If you use my referral link, you get 5% commission ref back, which is super nice. Also, right now there's a campaign where you trade and take part of the pool. Then you get those fee spendings same as on centralized exchange, and you get discovery fees. Just simply go to the rewards hub every week. They always have something. Plus, on top of that, I have events, competitions. I typically add everything here so you can track our competitions, our trade to earn, all to earn campaigns, everything. So again, to be profitable in the current market, as you can see, right, you need to stay consistent. This is first, and second, diversify. So you need to use different perpdexes. At first, you could think, oh, it's a huge amount of different perpdexes. I don't know what to farm, but in reality, that's not true. Like, okay, let's see. Okay, we have TxFlow, maybe Arcus, Nado, very hard to get points. Price X, nice. Extended, Sum TG, Rare, no sense because point program for many years. On the finance, yes, fine, but you don't expect a high profit from it. Purple, yes, fine. Pacifica, soon TGE, and points soon will be going for 1 year. Standix, soon should be TGE, points going for a long year. Launch it, and already dump it. Launch it, dump it. Variational, of course, the top one. So, as you can see, not a big choice, right? Not that much. If you really check amount of perpdexes, it's not that much. Because again, the risks are high and it's better to farm perpdexes which are more valuable right now, which already achieved something. For example, TxFlow with 1 points program, yeah, they are doing nice. Yeah, competition is big, but they are doing nice. I want to also remind you that all those perpdexes who are not launched yet, their liquidity, their open interest, their traders will go somewhere. Because variational is super powerful. It will be hard to compete with variational. Even now, before coins program went, they're super nice. And for example, from Pacifica, Standix, who we extended, right? Where are they? Oh my god. Extended. Rare. If they launch, if they do a TG, they all will be losing users. And those users will go somewhere. Price 6, Purple, and TxFlow. That's one of the choice of them as well. Thanks everyone for watching. Put likes, follow, share. If you have any questions, DM me on Twitter or write them under the video. Thanks, good luck in trading, and good luck with airdrops. Bye.